Just when I thought my favorite flea market could not get any better. Well, I love everything here. All right, scratch the turtles. I got a different pile. Oh, you got the big cards.
Yeah.
Geez, an Atom Bomb one and a Nasty Nick. What if we did all 4 of those figures down there?
That's gnarly.
Froggy.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Yeah, I've seen some of your videos.
Thank you. How you doing today? Okay. I wanted this last time. Do you have any room on the California Raisin stage?
Tell you I'll do 60.
60? Sure. Sold.
I figured you'd like that.
I saw it last time and I almost got it and I was like, and I kind of regretted it later, so.
Yeah, that's right up your alley. Then.
Kind of been on a California Raisins kick lately for some reason.
I got that right there.
That's cool too.
That goes with it. It's got a little applause sticker on the top of it.
Uh-huh.
That's the figures. What they're made, you know.
Purdy Records, so that's like from the record or something?
I think it's from the record.
Yeah. How much is that?
$10.
Okay, so 70?
70 altogether.
Perfect. Can't pass it up. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very
Appreciate it, man.
much. Have a good day.
Thank you, too. What is this? Freakies.
It works if you want to wind it up.
Does it?
Yeah.
I got one, but I don't have the box. The box is cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I love the box. That's hard work.
I'm seeing a lot of things. Let me just. That's cool. What year's the statue from?
I've had it for 20 years.
You've had it 20?
Yeah, but he made a couple. He made a Dracula and Frankenstein for a couple of years.
Uh-huh.
And he quit. Just quit making them. I don't know if he passed away or what.
It's pretty cool.
They're super rare.
That's pretty neat. Jeez, a Bigfoot in the box.
That's a repo box, but the
Oh,
original
okay.
figure.
Gotcha.
To find one in the box would be incredible.
Yeah.
Pirates of the Evil Seas.
Who made these?
I have no clue. I mean, you can Google search
Yeah.
and they'll come up.
Pirates with the G.I. Joe bodies. Kind of neat.
Exactly.
Are they 15 a piece?
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing nuts.
Yeah, we're from Illinois. We just did this show because we don't have any shows to do during the winter.
Yeah. Yeah. I've never seen your booth before, so this is kind of.
We didn't know what to bring.
Well, I love everything here.
Yeah, me too, as you can see. We're all right. Everything goes. A few Lego sets yesterday. I don't remember what else.
Okay.
I have no clue on that gremlin either. I can't find anything on it.
Yeah, I've never seen this one.
That little car is cool.
That is cool.
They make like
That's a definite.
They make like 3 or 4 of them, but that's that one I can't even find. Like I checked eBay and they have. Yeah,
Really?
I found one, but
I like it. It's cheap enough. I'm
oh
gonna.
yeah. And I can work with you on prices or whatever.
All right. If I put a few things,
Oh yeah.
bundle it up. Are these big ones like the newer Ben Cooper stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
They all glow in the dark.
Gotcha. I'll probably come back around, but just to start things off, what if we did that stuff, the big Frankenstein statue?
I probably have them. I just got to find them.
Okay, so that pile and then the Dom post.
Okay. I had the Dracula, but he sold years ago.
Yeah,
He wasn't as cool as this guy.
I would much prefer Frankenstein.
Yeah,
So
this is really cool. 270.
sure, thank you. Appreciate that.
No problem. You can leave it here and do if you want, or you can
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah. So I'll probably come back around after I do a lap, and I got a few more things I might want to ask you about. 1, 2, 50, 70.
All right.
Thanks,
so
man.
much.
I'll see you guys in a few. Appreciate it. Hey, how's it going?
Are things like Battlestar Galactica?
I've bought Battlestar Galactica before.
One reason I say it, I thought of you. Those are the decals. They're
From General Mills. Okay.
there's nothing. I mean, it's just I picked that up and those decals, and I thought, well, I didn't know,
cool.
but
Was that like a mail away thing from?
I guess, yeah,
Kind of neat, isn't it?
it is.
I like the envelope better than I like the decals.
Yeah, I do too.
Battlestar Galactica Space Station
Well, I'd
Kit,
make you a
1970.
deal if you get interested.
All right, yeah, I'm interested. What do you think?
How about 15?
15, sure. I'll do that. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
That was all.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Pretty good. Yeah, that was a. But you know something? I was glad to see it. 4 of them in there. The
That's
old
cool.
back pins. Out of, I think 67 or 66.
Those are neat.
Yeah,
How much you have on those?
I think $10 for all 4 of them.
Do that for sure.
I'll do it.
All right, there's your
You're a
10.
gentleman of
Thanks,
scholar.
sir.
Thank you, bro.
Out of curiosity, what do you have on the Marks figure? I don't know a lot about
there,
him.
I would do. I'll tell you what, I'd do 25 on it.
25.
Yeah, and then there's all the extra the horse tack and all that too. I'd do 25.
Okay, I'll think about that one. I don't know a lot, but that's a lot of accessories, so I always like
Yeah,
that.
that's the main thing.
Right, exactly. Thanks, man. Good to see you. $100. Hubert. I gotta get these. It's 2 of those. Got those from now. What's this? NPC.
Yeah, there's a controller for it. I didn't know that
I like that. Got a little pile to start here.
Yep, nope, you're good.
Maybe this paunch too. Let me see. Is that a reseal?
Missing,
Oh, okay.
so
Gotcha. I was gonna say that's a pretty good deal for $30 even.
yeah. We'll just go 60.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Nice even price.
There you go, my man.
Thank you.
That's sweet.
If you need a price or anything, let me know.
Okay.
$5 on the hat. You can throw it
Sure.
in. Everything's a starting price over there too. So
Okay.
yeah, yeah, be anything that I thought had any kind of value.
That's the way you do it.
Guy called me, and I was there within an hour. I picked up some empty long boxes on the way home.
What set's that from? Do you know? Is that an NPC thing?
No, definitely not NPC. I think they're called Star Galaxy or
Okay.
something. They've made them in several different colors, several different manufacturers. They've been knocked off I don't know how many times.
I like the
Star
alien
Galaxy
monsters, and that's
or
pretty cool.
Galaxy Team. or-
Okay. That's cool.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Isn't that cool?
That is cool, just as a display piece.
Stranger Things.
Yeah.
You know?
How early is this one, do you know?
What'd you say?
How early is this one, do you know?
I think it's 87.
87, that's cool.
Are you interested?
Yeah, how much is that?
How about
40? I'll display it for 40, yeah, I like it. Thank you so much.
February.
Yeah.
So
I get paid here in a couple days. I got a couple flea market checks coming in, and setting enough aside for 20 loans.
the door to it sucks so bad, like in the winter. It expands, so it's hard to close it. So
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I hate it.
Let's just do 20.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Hey, man. How you been?
Not too bad yourself.
Good, thank you.
I know you kind of like obscure stuff.
Oh, you got the big cards.
Yeah.
Geez, an Atom Bomb one and a Nasty Nick.
And then I got complete sets of those.
Those are cool.
The prices are negotiable, so
Okay. 30,
I'm not
30.
too sure what the price I'm at anyway. But it'd be an
They're so hard.
Adam Bob,
Yeah.
Bomb, and Nasty Nick.
They're in good shape.
Yeah.
Nasty
These
Nick,
were actually my
Nasty Nick.
parents.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do they collect them or just like had them left over?
My mom collected them
Really? That's awesome.
along with the badges.
Yep. And I had a big collection of this stuff, but I had to trade it a few months ago to get another big collection of something else. I might try to rebuild. These are cool though.
86 Flair basketball wrappers.
That's cool.
I busted those open when I was a kid.
Really?
And kept the wrappers.
That's a nostalgic pack right there.
And these are all non-sports.
Oh, cool. Fried flakes.
And Fright Flicks are 5 a piece, and the rest of them are 2 a piece or 3 for $5.
Okay. Gremlins.
There you go, thank you. So I remember sleeving them. Oh, there they are.
You know? Yeah, they're not here anymore.
Is that it? There we go.
I'll work with you on that.
Okay. I think I got a little bundle here. Let me.
Yeah, I got wrappers of that too.
Oh, cool.
Those are all wrestling, all the wrappers that out of the packs I busted when I was a kid.
That's pretty neat. Is that a bag price or just a?
I can do individual if you want.
Okay. Like how much are they a piece?
Those there, I would do 3 a piece.
3 a piece.
Or 2 for $5.
Okay.
Or if you want the whole bag, I'd just do 15 for the whole bag.
Okay. Yeah, I do. That's my yes pile. That is, these are. And then I think probably just one Nasty Nick. Let me see which one. It's not like I'm going to grade them. Let me just find the nicest one. Probably.
Yeah, I got
those
more
two.
of these at home, the taller ones, but I just didn't bring them.
Yeah.
I'll have them next month. I'm going to put them in hardbacks like this.
These are the important ones right there.
Oh, yeah. I know. I was flipping through it the first time when I first seen that one. I'm like, oh, look out.
That's a good one to get.
Comes out to $3.25. Would you do 3?
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yep. Let me get you a bag.
Right on. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you, sir.
Pleasure as always,
Very
man.
much, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll bring some more of these next month.
Okay.
You already got the good
Sorry.
ones.
I watch your videos.
Well, thank you so much. What's your name?
Enjoy Kurt Westfall.
Kurt, nice to meet you, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Are they based on a movie?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, that's what we're trying to figure out what they were. What's it saying?
I never seen the movie, but I'd like to.
Oh, it is a movie?
From what I
You
understand,
think?
yeah.
It might be.
From what I understand about them, that Tales from the Crypt is the hardest one.
Yeah, that's the one I really like. All right, what would you think about all three of the dolls? I think it comes up to 5.
How much?
5, right? 250, 125, 125.
What do you think?
I would do 4. It's good. Right on. Works for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll make 2 trips out.
Yep, no problem.
Thank you so much.
You're still shopping, don't feel, you can leave them here or whatever.
I think I'm about broke now, but let me just, I'll do these and then I'll come back to the other stuff. Thank you very much.
Are you coming back in?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
I could follow you out.
Oh, you're good. Thank you so much. Yo.
How's it going?
Good, man. How are you?
Say what's up. We love your channel.
Well, thank you so much. Appreciate that.
We were hoping we saw you today.
Awesome. What's your name?
David and Rachel.
David? Rachel? And what?
Carter.
Carter. Nice
Yep.
to meet you guys.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate that. Good luck to you. Out of curiosity, what's the best you would do on both of the turtles?
I do 175 for
Okay,
the bears.
right on. And that's all it came with Leonardo, right? Was the one?
Just the one.
Okay.
He's in the middle, and-
Okay.
Yeah, I thought that was weird too.
It seems so incomplete, just looking at it.
It does.
Oh, superpowers. It's in pretty good shape. They're pretty decent. What are these guys? Galaxy Hero Shield. These like Sector's knockoffs. All right, scratch the turtles. I got a different pile.
Oh,
So that instead.
the bug insect, man. We'll just make it 135.
Sure, thanks, man.
Yep, thank you. Appreciate you.
Maybe the turtles will be here next week.
Yeah, maybe. To the 150. Thanks, guys. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you, appreciate you.
Good luck to you.
Thanks.
All right. Last question, then I'll leave you alone. What if we did all 4 of those figures down there? 65 a piece, right? So that's 130, 260.
What do you think? I'll work with you.
I was thinking 45 a piece, so it'd be 180.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Not for me.
Cool. They're not gonna get them. I'll regret it.
You will. I know it.
Right on. That should be 180. Thank you very much.
Nice
Good to go. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you guys.
What do you want me to bring next month?
Monsters.
Monster stuff?
Vintage, like anything before the 2000s.
You knew who, I'm trying to think of this guy. He does the spaghetti flicks. He's a creator. Makes all the makeup stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, I can't think of his name. He's famous. He does all the movies, but he does the makeup for the movies and props and stuff like that.
Tom something?
I think it is that.
Yeah.
But he has a friend that was in Chicago,
Uh-huh.
and I have a 6-foot pinhead.
Oh, wow.
that he made.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and it's got real nails in his head and stuff.
That's
I might bring that.
okay. Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, especially.
I know who you're talking
Tom
about for sure.
Savini or something
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Something like that.
Savini.
Savini.
There we go.
Yeah. So from what I understand, he made it. I have no proof, but the comic shop
This
went out of
will
business.
stay on there.
And that's what they.
It's just
That's the story they.
Oh,
told
that's
me,
good.
so.
Thank you so much. It was nice to meet you guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Just when I thought my favorite flea market could not get any better, a new vendor pops out of nowhere and has me shelling out for amazing stuff that I've never even seen before. Of course, all the usual vendors that I've done deal after deal with over the years, they were all there with their gnarly offerings as usual, and the result was a pretty big stash of awesomeness. So big, in fact, that rather than going through every single little piece and be sitting here for an hour, I decided to kind of group all the smaller, more impulsive stuff together so I could spend more time on the bigger stuff. I picked up 5 or 6 of these little Freaky serial premium balloon cars. Been buying lots of Freaky stuff lately. For some reason when I see it, I can't just let it sit there. Got the empty 1985 Topps WWF Wax Pack box with all the Wax Pack wrappers. Continuing my year of side quests, I decided I'll probably start picking up some things here and there. If they're cheap enough, if I find them at all interesting. It's pretty much what happened there with the Kenner Police Academy action figures. I've always kind of liked this line, but I've never really gotten into it. These 2 figures and most of the car, pretty cheap, so I went ahead and grabbed them. We'll see what comes of that. I do really like these Remco Pirates of the Evil Seas figures. They're 3.75-inch O-ring figures, much like a G.I. Joe, except they're pirates. And no one did pirates better than Remco. These are cut down because they came in a 3-pack, and some mom probably had to cut them down to fit them in a stocking or something. Unfortunately, this one's accessory was cut away too, so that kind of stinks, but probably a line I'm going to be on the lookout for here in the future. Same with the Sun Gold Insect Man figures, just a Sector's knockoff from the 80s. No articulation to speak of whatsoever. This one does have a shield that pretty much looks like a Galaxy Warrior shield. Got a little bit of media like the Kubert coloring books. I don't really collect Kubert stuff, but these were like $3 a piece, so I figured I could find someone that would like these. As well as another copy of the Fabulous Furry Freak Brothers #1. Picked up another copy of this at a yard sale this summer for like $2. This is a later printing. You can tell at least by the price up here because this is $1.25. I think they started off at 75 cents, but this book was reprinted like dozens of times, I think. As usual, I picked up a few things from my friends Travis and Whitney over at Hero Hideout. This is probably my favorite this time around. It's an early Sony cassette Walkman, model WMF8. It's very similar to the Stranger Things Walkman that now fetches tons and tons of money. This one has an AM/FM radio band added to it, so not quite as expensive. This is actually a working model, so for $40, turns out that was a really great deal. It's missing the battery clip and it's got a little bit of tape residue. I was just listening to a little Operation Ivy, which for copyright reasons I can't share with you, but let me just say it sounds great. It also came with an original set of Sony MDR10 headphones, which I think are the ones that were made famous by Guardians of the Galaxy. So again, that $40, great deal. Probably just on the headphones, that was a great deal. I did see on Retrospect's website where you can get reproductions of the orange ear pad cushions that go on these. I think I'll probably do that. They're like $7 and they're really going to look the part after that. Finally, continuing on my Kenner Superpowers journey, I did find a few more figures from the exact same flea market as last time. We got Superman, Batman, and Robin. Plus an extra Flash, which I already did have, but it was like $8, so I went ahead and grabbed it as trade fodder. These certainly have a little bit of wear on them, but they are complete, and that's kind of what I'm going for with the Kenner Superpowers. I don't need them to be the mintiest in the world. I just want loose, complete, which in the case of these 3 fellas means a cape. From that same booth, I did pick up the MPC Superpowers Batman model as well. It's open box, but all the bags are sealed inside. Now, this is probably something I won't include with my collection. I'm not going to go down that kind of rabbit hole, obviously. But I did really like the artwork on it, so went ahead and picked it up for now. Somehow, I think I accidentally became a California Raisins collector. I think it all started a few months back when I picked up Cecil here at this very flea market. It's kind of been a weird rabbit hole ever since, but I'm kind of enjoying picking up some of the more hard to find pieces. Pieces like this amazing store display stage. I saw this last month and I thought about buying it. I thought about making an offer on it. I kind of forgot about it. I regretted it. It was still there when I went back, and I was lucky to be able to pick it up for $60, which is a great deal on something you never ever see. I know it's supposed to be set up like a rock concert, but I kind of enjoy making it to where Cecil's giving a business lecture of some sort. I'm sure you've all seen these coffin banks before, but I love this one because it is absolutely immaculate. I don't see any signs of wear or rust or paint loss on this whatsoever. Box, pretty much the same thing. Gorgeous example with amazing graphics. Even has the original instruction sheet included with it. I do have one of the later wooden examples of this, and I almost didn't grab this because of that, but I'm really glad I did because I kind of even failed in the moment to see how nice this one looked. And if you have never seen one before, you basically lay your coin right there, press this little lever, and it steals your money. After trading off about 99% of my vintage Garbage Pail Kids collection a few months ago for an enormous Weird Ball collection, which you may remember, I've often wondered if I start seeing this stuff again in the wild, will I feel compelled to buy it? And I did in fact feel compelled, and I do still have that same feeling about Garbage Pail Kids, which kind of excites me. So my first two purchases would be the Giant Sticker Atom Bomb and the Giant Sticker Nasty Nick. I did have the Atom Bomb already. It was part of the trade. I never did have the Nasty Nick, so we're already off to a good start. But from that same booth, I also picked up the entire set of 1990 Marvel Impel cards. I once found this entire set because a friend of mine was looking for it. I tracked it down for him, gave it to him as a gift, and I kind of wanted one for myself. I wasn't going to order one online or anything, so to be able to find the complete set like this at a flea market, I was happy to go ahead and jump on it. Probably hard to tell inside the case there, but pretty packed fresh as far as I can tell. And of course, they're not going to show up very well on camera, but we do have the entire set of 5 holograms as well. So, set complete. And before we get to the bigger stuff, I do have one more small item. Picked up a bag of 4 of these vintage fold-back Batman pins. They say Bat Pin right on them. Thought they were cool. $10 for all 4 of these, 3 yellow and 1 white. Just a pretty good deal, I thought. I went big on monsters, both literally and figuratively, with the new vendor. This big Frankenstein's monster caught my attention immediately. I had to take care of the California Raisins deal first, of course. But I saw those beautiful eyes staring at me from across the room, so I knew this was probably coming home with me as long as it wasn't like $1,000 or something. I did a little research on this. It's from the year 2000 by Don Post Studios. Don Post, of course, an iconic company. I knew it was kind of big and I didn't know exactly what I was going to do with it, but I did find a pretty cool place to display it, so very happy I picked this one up. And of course, the other big monsters that I knew I couldn't leave without are the late 90s RIP horror series dolls. These were all numbered to 30,000, so not super limited, but enough scarcity to make it fun to collect them all. Up until now, I'd only had one, the Friday the 13th Jason doll. I think there are 2 more that I need now. I think there's Scream Ghostface and Michael Myers. I think. I could be wrong. But to get 3 at one time was pretty awesome. I paid pretty much close to retail on these, that was my offer, but I just never see these things, so I was happy to grab them, especially the Tales from the Crypt Keeper. This is probably my favorite one of the bunch. And then of course we do have the man himself, Freddy Krueger from A Nightmare on Elm Street. Probably the one that shows up the most often. And another one of my faves, good old Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's gonna be hard to tell, but inside there he does have his nice little chainsaw accessory, which makes this doll extra special, I think. And without a doubt, the most special pickup from the entire morning are these right here. What are these, you may be asking? That's exactly what I was asking myself the entire time I was there. I knew there was something I recognized. I couldn't quite put my finger on it, especially this guy right here. I picked him up early. I knew there was something about him. I knew he seemed kind of special. They were all priced at like $65 a piece, so it wasn't just like a pay $5 and just figure it out later. I needed to remember what it was. I wanted to Google image, but I don't really get cell service there, so I just kind of thought about it. Saw other people looking at them, kind of going through the same struggle I was. Finally, I just made an offer. I saw from the tag that they were sold at Suncoast, and I know that some Suncoast stuff can be kind of expensive, like with their exclusives, so I just took a shot in the dark and paid $45 a piece for these. Once I got home, did a little research, it finally occurred to me. These are from the movie Freaked.
Come on. Step into the light.
Okay. Here I come.
Oh, jeez.
Which is a cult classic. I saw it when I was a kid. I loved it. It embedded itself a little bit in my brain at least, and I hadn't thought about it for decades. Turns out it's on YouTube in its entirety, so finally got to have a little rewatch of it. I would now like to find the VHS tape of it, but that's another tricky one to find, it looks like. Anyway, this is the entire set of 4 figures that were released in 1993 and sold at Suncoast. If you have seen the movie, then you know they missed a couple cool opportunities for what would have made great figures, like Mr. T as the bearded lady.
Hey, this is me. I am woman, and I like me.
Or the giant talking nose, that would have been a cool one.
What?
But the ones they did make are still pretty sick, and I'm pretty lucky to have actually found these at a flea market. Even paying 45 bucks a piece for a total of 180, I think that was a really good deal because they don't show up as a set very often. I think the Ricky Coogan figure, who was played by Alex Winter, is probably the hardest one to track down. Alex Winter is one of like 3 people that I've ever paid to meet and have him sign something at a convention because I wanted my Lost Boys poster signed. He shows up at quite a few conventions, so I kind of think it'd be cool to meet him again, maybe have him sign this one right here on his belly. I think that would make this pretty awesome. And as long as we're going down that road, if I ever get to a Keanu Reeves signing of any sort, probably have him sign this dog face boy right here. He'd probably get a kick out of that, right?
I am Ortiz, the dog boy, leader of the freaks.
Anyway, this set of 1993 Suncoast Freaked figures might go down in history as one of my gnarliest flea market pickups ever. That is all I got for you this time. As always, I want to thank you so much for watching the video, but until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, love ya, bye.